Here we go. Welcome everybody. How's everybody doing? All right. Oh, George Barajas is late. VIP is in the house. All right. We got good audio feed here? Yes. BIQ? Yeah. Something Cafe. What was it, Cafe? What was your team name? Vision Cafe. Vision Cafe. CEOs? Yes, one person. She just started, leave her alone. What other teams we got in the house today? We got BIQ, Vision Cafe. Empowered. Empowered. All right. We sounding good? Craig Jackman's in the house. Or some of us call him Steve Jackson. Steve Jackson.
Team Elevate.
James Wiggins called him that for 3 weeks, and Craig was so afraid he didn't correct him. Everybody doing good? Man, we came off a great meeting last night in Ontario. Who was there last night in Ontario? Nice. Man, for everybody on the line right now, I'll be in Vegas soon, Dallas soon, Acapulco soon. Dallas, me and James are going. Anybody know people in Dallas? Okay, well, you don't count. Okay, if you know people in Dallas, send them our way. Nakomi's late. Everybody turn around and look at Nakomi. She's late. Oh, she's hiding. There she is. Everybody point out and say you're late. Just kidding. I'm kidding. I like having fun. How many people like having fun? If you take me seriously, I probably will offend you, so please don't do that, okay? Okay, all right. Well, once again, this is a Samurai Training Leadership Training course. That's Samurai Training Leadership Training. Samurai Leadership Training course. There we go. Got to figure it out here. It's too long of a name. We'll figure something better. And what we do here is we teach people how to take it to the next level, not only in network marketing, but in their personal lives. How many people here need to take it to the next level? We did a realization last night, and the realization was, how many people know that right now the Olympics are going on? Right? And everybody's there watching TV, and they're watching other people try to get gold medals. My question last night was, how many people here should just shut off the TV and try and go get their own gold medal? And the gold medal in life, we call it success. Right? So I tell people, look, this is not a church. It's not a church. This is a business. So if you come here motivated every single week and that's all you ever do, I'm going to pass a collection plate around because it might as well be a church for you. And you better pay some good tithing to me. Because as James coined a phrase, God don't sell, this is not a game. Don't play with this. Right, Sam? As he's talking? No talking. No, this is not a game. Don't play with this, Sam. No, I love Sam to death. He gave a presentation last night and it was outstanding. I can honestly say if I never go back to the Ontario meeting again, it'll be fine. Not that I won't be there, but it's in capable hands. If James didn't go, it would be in capable hands. Sam Morgan's has grown so much since he started this business. I almost want to cry. I won't, but I want to. Put it in the middle. We're just adjusting the audio feed for everybody, so everybody knows. We're just stalling a hair here till Steve Jackson says we're good to go. Good? All right, good check. We're going to do one more audio sound check. We have hundreds and hundreds of people online, so we have to make sure that they can hear properly before we go through and then have to repeat the information over again. Is that fair? Yeah. And we had a great team. Yesterday, VIP was in the house, and yeah, I saw pictures. I might sneak into one of your meetings here after January or so, when I'm in town. I'm kidding. I'll be there very soon. So, but we met some strong leaders yesterday during the day. And these are gentlemen here that had made me one promise, and that's not to make excuses in life. Right? Excuses are like armpits. Everybody has two. They both stink, right? We don't use excuses. We only make results. So today we're going to go by a step-by-step process, and it's a process I call getting to the flow state. Does anybody know what the flow state is? The flow state, have you ever seen Michael Jordan play basketball? That's the flow state. He didn't have to think about the basketball anymore, right? Back when Tiger Woods was good, and he used to play golf. Well, he still plays golf, but back when he was good, and you could tell that his mind was somewhere else when he was playing golf, not on all the money he lost to his ex-wife, but on the game. Same with Kobe Bryant. He's still good. Laker fans, okay. But they have one thing in common. It's called the flow state. It's their ability to just do, not to have to think about it. How many people like to get to that state with their funds, their money, their personal lives, their ability, everything that they have going on? And the way I'm going to teach you the flow state today is in 7 simple steps. And it's called 7 Steps to Flow here at Gano Excel. Now, if you follow these steps correctly, you will make the money. If you follow them incorrectly, you'll still make some money. If you don't follow them, you might get lucky and make a little bit. But if you follow it step by step, the chances of you making money becomes greater. There's no guarantees in life, right? But how many people would like to stack the odds in their favor just a little bit? Right? Okay. So this is like playing roulette with 5 black numbers and 75 red ones. Which one are you going to bet on? The red ones, right? So we're going to go through here in step number 1. I got notes here. I'm condensing down, so we might not make it all through all 7 steps today, but I'm condensing basically a 5-hour seminar into 45 minutes. Is that fair? Because we only go an hour maximum here. So we're closing in an hour. And give me a 10-minute marker. Wonderful. Okay, first thing. And I've done this, and you've seen me do this in almost every meeting, but we're going to go over it again. It's called the dream state. When you go into Gano Excel, you got to have a dream, and the dream is not money. The dream is not world peace. The dream is something that you truly want and desire in life. For instance, a new car. How many people here would like a new car? A dream vacation, a dream house. Those are the 3 on the top of most people's lists. You know, I want to give back to charity, I want to do this. That's great. Can you do that after you're not charity? Does that make sense? Because the only way you can truly give is if you have the ability to focus in on it. And if you have to keep going to your 9 to 5 and somebody else tells you how to live your life, how are you supposed to focus on somebody else? You're too busy focusing on survival. And everybody knows in survival mode you can't live in a dream mode. Make sense? So first you have to create that dream world. And that's by picking out a few valuable things that you want in life. How many people here want a new car? Okay, what kind of car would you buy? Okay, Beamer. What color would it be?
All white.
All white?
Yeah, with the rims white.
Rims white, everything white. What model would it be?
750i.
750i. Not the Li, just the I. Just the I. So a little bit shorter.
Yeah.
Okay. What kind of music would you listen to in it?
I get a huge sub in the back, and I just bump like super loud dubstep.
Like a W7?
Yeah, like I would roll up my street.
Nice. You get a ticket for that, but you'll have money to pay for it. Don't matter. Won't matter. Here's a question in the paint. Is it like a white pearl, like an Escalade paint?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sick. White rims, same paint. The question is how would it feel driving a car nobody else has driven before?
Feel alright.
Alright? Just alright.
Yeah.
How would it feel stepping on the gas and the car did what you told it to?
I feel good.
Feel good, right? How many people here would go on a dream vacation? Where would you go?
Australia.
What time of year?
In the summer.
The summer. It's hot there in the summer, but you like the summer, right? Hot? Okay, where would you stay?
In Adelaide.
Adelaide. Is that the outback? You gonna shoot kangaroos?
Would go to the outback.
Would go there though. Great, you're scary. Just kidding. Well, the Adelaide, what hotel there would you stay at?
Stay with friends in Adelaide.
Friends. Nice. How many people here would go on a luxury cruise? How many people here would go to Caribbean island? See, these are the pictures you make in your head as you start this business. Where am I going to go? And the pictures go to what's called a dream board. The dream board goes in, here's the date and time I'm going on my vacation, here's the date and time I'm going to get my car, because without date and times, it's always going to stay in a dream mode. So if you put a date to a dream, there's a more likelihood it's going to become a reality. Because then your brain has to go through and sort and sift in every decision you make. Is watching TV going to get my 740 white, pearl white IL with a W7 in the back? No, watching TV is not going to do that. I should probably do something different. Right? So as you go through this and you realize the dream state, now you've got to put that dream into the future. I'm going to get my car, and it's an expensive car. I just started this business, so being realistic, I'm going to have that in 2 years. 2 years, I'm going to work really hard. Now, as you take that dream state and you apply it to your life and you put a dream board up and you look at it every day, what happens to you when people are negative? It gives you strength, doesn't it? Well, I'm not sure that coffee thing is going to work. Well, I don't think you're going to work. You're not taking away my car. Now it's more than coffee, isn't it? And if you can't do something with conviction and passion, it's not going to work. Because at the moment in time it gets difficult, you're going to jump out of the plane and pull the ripcord, aren't you? And you're going to bail. Now let me ask you a question. If you're flying a plane and both engines stopped and there was no parachutes on the plane, what would you do? Anything you possibly could do to make that airplane fly. Correct? If you had a parachute, what are you going to do? Okay. Can everybody agree that throwing away the parachute is probably a good idea? Isn't it? It's a great idea. Because if you don't have the ability to jump, you have to make it work. If you have to make it work, guess what? The mind and the ability and the human spirit is so powerful, you're going to make it work. If that is your one and only option. Right, James? James had 6 months, 5 months, 4 months. How many months? 6.5 months to make it work. His family depended on it. 4.5 months. He didn't have a choice. He made a decision, he threw with a parachute, and now he's hitting premier diamond numbers. Not premier diamond yet, because he's got to maintain that for 3 consecutive weeks. But in order to hit a premier diamond week is not easy. Which means he just jumped over executive diamond. But how many people know that he has anywhere from 15 to 30 meetings a week going across the United States? And you wonder why he's moving faster than you. In all honesty, he works harder than you do. And he puts more skin in the game than you have. Does that make sense? So you want to get there that fast, you got to do what it takes. So what did he do first? He built his dream. His dream was to have, regardless of what happened to him, his family, his mom, would not have to worry about money ever. When he put his faith in God will excel, we didn't let him down. No parachute, no plan B, just went to work. The next phase. This one is the most important in making money. It's called the system. If you don't have a standardized system in how you put people in to make money, you once again will fail. So step one, everybody say it with me, step one is dream. Dream. Step two is system. System. System is very important. The system takes you through getting a new person in and ingrained and then earning them money. Because if they don't earn money within how many days, VIP? 30 days, they are going to quit. How many people here have been in less than 30 days? And out of those people have not yet made a check. Not yet made a check. Whose team are you guys on? Okay. Bun? Yeah, raise your hand again. George? Where are you, George? Look at these people and take their names down. Let them know how many more days they got. Because you got to get them a check. Now, once again, I can't help you if you're not helping yourself. If you're not able or eligible to earn fast start bonuses, it's going to be really difficult to get you in check in 30 days. Does that make sense? If you didn't put any skin in the game, and you didn't come in with at least the ESP 1, 2, or 3, I can't really help you make a check in 30 days. Because you don't have any coffee to share or sell. So basically you're expecting me to do all the work for you. Well, I got other people and my time is precious. So I'm going to work with those that deserve it, not those that need it. Does it make sense? Well, I don't have any money right now to buy one. Go pre-sell it. What does that mean? Go collect the money from your friends. I just started a coffee business. Give me the money, I'll bring you the coffee. And then go buy it and give them the coffee. And he goes, well, that doesn't work. Well, did you ever buy a bucket of cookie dough from a kid at school? When did you get the cookie dough? Or did you even get it? It's a question. Right? Yeah, far after you paid for it. People are already conditioned to pay before they receive it, when you're especially going to their house. Make sense? If that doesn't work for you, just go buy some of the fact stuff. Use the form. Fill it out. It's a fundraiser. For who? For me. I'm poor. I need some funds. I'm raising them. And help me buy some coffee. Okay? Either way, if you can't make it work, right? You got to make it work. Got to make it work. So, 45-second part of the system is the 45-second presentation. If your initial presentation takes more than 45 seconds, you will fail. Your only job ever in this business when you get started is to bring people to the meeting or show them the presentation that is already pre-recorded. It is not to do it yourself. So your 45 seconds first is to set up an appointment to see the main presentation. Okay, they call it the napkin presentation, the 45-second presentation, and it simply goes something like this. Hi, my name is Mike. What's your name?
Candy.
Excuse me?
Candy.
Candy, like the sweet stuff. Candy, how are you doing?
Great.
Great. I was wondering if you need to earn some extra money.
Yes.
Great. Well, I got a plan, and I know this guy, and he's going to show us how to make some money. Are you interested?
Yes.
Great. Can you show up here at 7 o'clock?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, normally it doesn't go that smoothly. Right? Never goes that smoothly. So here's the thing. Try it a different way. Do you need to make some extra money?
Yeah, I guess I do.
You guess so. Great. Are you interested in coming to this meeting and seeing how you can do it?
Yeah, but I got stuff I have to do.
Stuff that's more important than you making extra money?
Yeah.
Like?
Need my hair done?
Getting your hair done. Doesn't that cost money?
Yeah.
Well, I'll show you how to get that hair done for free.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you come now? How? That's a good question. I don't know. But this guy knows. And he's an expert. I know that because I've seen his checks. He makes a lot of money. And I know that if you watch him getting your hair done, you can do it every day. Are you interested in coming now? Yeah, absolutely. But the answer is, and always when they ask you a question, is I don't know. But this guy I know knows. And you got to meet this guy that I know. Because once you know what he knows, we both will know. And that makes no sense, right? But they still come anyways. It's funny. Because if they truly need to make money, they will show up. Right? If they don't need to make money, they're not going to show up. Or if they just truly don't like you or don't believe you. But here's the great part. If he doesn't go, or if she doesn't go, maybe he will. If he doesn't go, I'm just going to keep going down until I get whatever my goal is for the week to the meeting. I know if I invite 10 people and 10 people say yes, 3 will show up. So if I only invite 3 and 3 say yes, no will show up. Unless I pick them up. Because I found out one positive thing. Everybody I pick up shows up. 100% closing ratio there. If I pick them up, they will be at the meeting. And guess what? Best part is they can't leave. They came in my car. They are stuck the entirety of the meeting. And if the person that you're doing the meeting is good, I highly recommend James's meeting, one of Val's meeting, VIP's meeting. Those are guys who have been trained to do these meetings very, very well. the best of the best in this business, have trained them to do these meetings. I'd show up to one that you know is going to have a good track record. Doesn't matter whose team they're on. If they give you any problem, come talk to me. And then they're going to have some problems. Okay? So how many people here know that you just don't know, and that's the best way to get into the meeting? Well, what is it that you're doing? I'd love to tell you about it. It's 97% visual. I have to show you. Are you going to show up or not? No? Okay, great. Is it okay if I get your email address and send you some information then? And then you just keep dripping on them. And dripping on them until they finally say, okay, I'm interested. I'll come to the meeting. But only by video, only by standardized presentations you ever give any information. Because 100% of the information, 100% of the time is key. Correct? Okay, so step one, dream. Step two, systems. Tap rooting and tell a friend. Those are the other two parts of the system. Candy gets in, she's super excited. Candy. All right. Here's what I need you to do. First thing I need to do is I need you to give me a list of your top 7 people. And this is the qualification of that list. You have to be afraid to talk to them because they are way more successful than you are. And the best part is you don't have to talk to them, I will. Okay, all you have to do is make the introduction, let them know you're doing something, that we want to spend a few minutes talking, and then I'll edify you when I call them. So let's say she puts me on the phone with Tiffany. Tiffany, how are you doing today? You don't know me, my name's Mike Marumoto, but Candy's sitting here with us on the phone. And Candy told me that you're one of the smartest business people she knows in this area. And we're actually starting a business in the area, so of course I wanted to call you first. Now what did that do for Tiffany? She's like, yeah, I am smart. And I love Candy, so I'm going to listen because Candy thinks I'm smart, so I think Candy's smart. Right? Then Candy, who's the number 2 person? Let's say, what's your name, sorry? I got Brandy. Like the alcoholic beverage. Brandy, okay. Or the, never mind, I won't talk about it. Brandy. So, okay. Brandy, how are you doing today? I'm Mike Marumoto. You don't know me, but I'm talking to your friend Candy, and she's here with us now. And Candy told me that you're the smartest business person she knows in the area. And it's for that reason I called you first. We're starting a business in this area. See what I'm saying? Top 7 people, you just got to edify it. Now you don't have to be blatantly, you could say if you're really that honest of a person, you're the second person right underneath Tiffany. You weren't quite as good as Tiffany, so it doesn't work that good. You can change your verbiage a little bit. But all I'm trying to do is, Tiffany, we'd love to sit down with you. Is there a moment we could pop by and just show you what we're doing? And she says, well, what is it? 97% visual, I have to show it to you. It wouldn't make sense if I told you over the phone. Is that fair? Now, it's okay to pop by, right? People don't like setting appointments, so they don't mind if you pop by. Which is what? Setting an appointment. Just different words we use, right? So I do, and I go out and I get the best of the business-minded type people she has. Because you never know, no matter how successful Tiffany is, she might need extra money. Because she's probably not telling her financial problems to anybody. But she's probably got a few in this economy, right? So what I'm doing is I'm going through everybody. Now, for everybody else on her list, I need you to call every single person on your Candy. You're paying attention? Okay. You paying attention?
Yeah.
This part's important. Very important. Okay? Watching? Okay. I need you to get out your phone. Start with A. Who's the first person on there?
Let's see. Hold on. Adam.
Adam.
Yes.
Wow, starts with an A. Good. You must have a lot of friends.
Yes.
How many friends do you have on there?
In my phone, 600.
600. Wonderful. Great. Do you think if she called all 600 people on there and said, could you do me a huge personal favor, buy 1 box of coffee, it's good for you, but more than that, you're my friend, will you help me? Do you think she could sell 57 boxes? Okay, so why haven't you done it yet? I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to everybody. Why haven't you done it yet? You got an ESP3 and you come to complain to me, well, what do I do with all the coffee? I'm like, have you gone to MyGano.info and watched any of the trainings? Because right there I tell you step by step by step how to make money right now. Do you know if you sold all 57 boxes of coffee in there, you'd have made $600? Do you know I trained 300 people to do that in less than 3 days? All by using that one phrase from A to Z, call everybody, can you do me a huge favor, buy a box of coffee, you're my friend, guilt them into it. You guilt them into it. Now, if you can't guilt 12 people in, that's the smallest package we got, you're not meant for this business because people do not like you. If you don't have 12 friends that will buy a box of coffee for $25, you have social problems. Now I tell everybody, look, drink the coffee for 3 months. It helps your mood, come back then. But if you can't sell 12 boxes of coffee, stop. Go get a job and work and be miserable the rest of your life. Because I know if you can't sell 12, you did not try to sell 12. You absolutely did not try. See these two young ladies over here in the back, in the middle? I went to a coffee break and I thought it was a meeting. I didn't know it was in somebody's house. So I don't normally do in-home meetings. But Giovanni said, hey, I got a big meeting for you over here. You got to come. I'm like, okay, big meeting, 50, 100 people. I come to their house and I'm just like, this is a house, Giovanni. He goes, yeah, I know you wouldn't come unless if I told you it was in the meeting. I'm like, you said you made a big mistake though. I drove here. I can just, but I stayed for the meeting. But they brought in so many people. This place was just stuffed full of people. And they all signed up. Most of them don't even drink coffee. They all signed up. Because they went out to every single person they knew and they said, hey, can you just come to a meeting? What's it about? Don't know. But they're going to tell you when you get there. And how many, and then since then you've been doing the meeting still, right? Still full, right? Business is growing, correct? Giovanni still helping? Okay, just making sure. I would come to your meeting anytime I'm in town. Put that down on your calendar because it was impressive. The layout, everything, displays, it was done perfectly. Done perfectly. Val over here is killing it too. He's understanding it. Betty went out and sold $300 worth of coffee yesterday. Profited $300 just selling coffee yesterday. That's a lot of coffee. When you want something, you're going to take action, aren't you? True. So, step 2 is what? System. Are you following the system? If you're not, follow the system. Why? James, does the system make you money? Absolutely. If you don't believe me, look at his check. The system makes you money. Okay, step 3. This is the hardest one. This is the hardest one. Step 3 is discipline. Right? What is discipline? It's showing up to the meetings, taking notes, and paying attention. It's not texting on your phones. It's not taking phone calls. It's not getting up to go refill your coffee. It's getting in a meeting, sitting there and paying attention. Right, Val? I had to go out of the meeting yesterday just to yell at him. I'm like, what are you doing? He goes, well, I wanted to, no, get back in the meeting. If you come and join somebody's meeting, you sit down, you pay attention. Period. You sit down, you pay attention. Because how would you feel if that was your meeting and people were leaving to go talk on their phones or go text message or get coffee or go grab a drink or do something? And you worked hard to put that meeting together. Have respect for other people and have discipline. What's the second part of discipline? Schedule your day. I'm going to go out and work 20 minutes today. Good for you. What are you going to do during the 20 minutes? Well, I'm going to talk to people. Okay, you're going to fail. First of all, 20 minutes isn't enough time to talk to one person. Second of all, how many people are you going to talk to? The goal every day is not time. The goal every day is what you have to do. I'm going to talk to 20 people. I'm going to get 5 people interested, and at least one of those people today are coming to the meeting. That's my goal. That's what I'm going to do. So make your day accountable. Does that make sense? So every day you buy a day planner, or very shortly there will be what we call the Samurai Success Journal available through some different teams. And we're going to be testing them out in. Val will have a copy, James will have a copy, CEOs will have a copy, VIP will have a copy. People that attend this meeting can get a copy. Is that fair? But you have to get it through a team leader, because I don't have enough time and day to make that many copies, or you know, you get the PDF and you make your own copies. So, George, see me after. I think you haven't gotten it yet. Val, you got it, right? James, you have it? Okay, I'll give it to you after, okay? What it does is it allows you to not only schedule your day, but your top 7 people in your team's day. Not schedule their day for them, but it lets you know what they're doing. You call them up, what are you doing today? You pencil in all their appointments. So what happens if your appointment fails or theirs fails, you can switch over. See? So you can work with your team and, you know, when open times are there. Or if you need help, you know not to schedule that time because they need your help. And then it also tracks your goals and your learning progress as well. Everything you need, right there. Miles Sherwood, super late. But he's coming from San Diego, so it's okay. So, Team Destiny's in the house now. Look at all these teams. So, how many people know that discipline does what? You schedule. The first thing and most important is to schedule. The second thing is to follow the schedule. So this is what I'm going to tell you and ask you to do. If you want to be successful, there's a couple things you got to try. Number one is shutting your TV off. Okay, if you got to watch a certain show, don't watch the one after it and the one after that one. I mean, if you really got to plant your farm on Facebook, don't plant your neighbor's farm. Just do yours. Some of you are laughing because it's your life, right? Gotta go harvest right now. I wish you'd hurry up. So, it's okay. Yes, I hate those farms. Anyways, different story for a different day. So, knock stuff out of your life that don't make any sense and you don't need them. TV's one. How many people listen to music everywhere you go? That's another one you can cut out. Not all of it. Music's important for a lot of people. But couldn't you fill your head through audio trainings? 6 years ago, I made the choice to switch out music for inspirational, motivational training seminars. If you met me 6 years ago, I wasn't this. Because I applied the principles every single day. And I grew upon them. James went in to the halfway house, came out a different person. Why? The one only gift I could give him when he walked in there, because I couldn't do anything else for him, was number one, going to visit him. But number two, giving him an audio player with all the knowledge I knew that would help him. Number one, survive. Number two, I mean, he would survive, look at him. But thrive and grow. And he came out of that place sounding like somebody totally different. He came out going, well, I know what I need to do now. I've got my life focused. I've got this planned out. This is what's going to happen here. And I go, you know, I heard that on the audio. And I wish I could replay him before and now. Totally different person in his ability to maintain and focus and drive and push people. Because how many people know that in life, it's easier to get through the forest if you have a guide? And there's so many guides out there that have these audio trainings that it's like having a million maps, GPS unit. And the more you load into that GPS unit, the faster you can navigate and win. So it does take sacrifice because you got to give up things that you like, but they just don't mean anything. Right? Watching the Olympics, that's great. The athletes are wonderful and they deserve to be up there and competing. But you know what? I deserve to go get my own gold medal too. And that means I got to go out and work and train just as hard as they did, and I don't have time to watch them. They've already won. Just being there, they won. Make sense? Okay, so step one is what? Dream. 2? 3. Discipline. The biggest part about discipline, and the hardest part for everybody, is taking personal responsibility. The only time and only person you can blame for failing is you. If you failed because of you. James didn't make you fail, I didn't make you fail, Bun didn't make you fail, maybe George did, because he's not paying attention. Again. Copying notes, that ended in high school. Just kidding. Everybody give it up for Arnie. And why do I say that? We just got out of a meeting. How many people came to the Anaheim event? Yeah. Was it a good event? Yeah. That guy. He put together a great event, but more than that, he added several years to my life. Because I just had to show up. It was so easy. I'm like, do I need to help with anything? No. What do I have to do? Just get ready to go do what you're going to do. So I don't have to stay up till 4 in the morning packing bags? Nope, it's already done. I'm like, everything's done? Wow. You're hired. I mean, you're rehired. I mean, let's just get you, let's do the next event. So if you love the next event, wait till you see the national event. Where's it going to be? Secret. No? Might have changed that one. Might not have either. We don't know. You have to find out. When's it going to be? February-ish, right? Not on Monday. But it's going to be awesome. We're going to build to that event, and we're going to see stuff coming out on that one very, very soon. You're also going to see a series of Super Saturdays run across the nation to build for that event and also to build for your future. So everybody, once again, is Arnie. Driving the business to the next level. Okay, next one. Discipline. After dream, state, system, discipline, education. Education is key element. This is the only industry you can go in that you don't have to go to school or a training or anything to become part of this industry. And people wonder why so many people fail. Even at McDonald's, you have to go 2 weeks training mentorships to run the registers. If you own a McDonald's, you got to go to Burger University. Every single element out there of industry, you have to go through training except for ours. But how many people know that in our industry you can make millions of dollars a year? But yet there's no formal education. When I tell you how important this class is, you got to think of it as your education to the way you're going to do your business. What makes me qualified to teach this class? James, great success. Buns having good success. George, Val, Betty, plethora of other people that follow the same things I'm teaching. Did I make them up? No. I was taught by millionaires in this industry. Has anybody heard of Robert Hollis? He's one of my mentors. He sat me down and says, I want you to teach what I know to help people make lots of money. And he says, I want you to do it for free. Okay. I asked, why free? He says, did I charge you? I said, no. He says, okay, give back. How many people know that Robert's #1 thing in his life is to give back? Because he knows the more he gives back, the more he gets. And so I'm thinking, so if I go and do these classes and give back, I'm going to get more too. See, I do it on the greedy end of it, because I want more too. But is there anybody here that doesn't want more? Everybody wants more in life? Okay, it starts by educating yourself to the next level. How do you do that? #1 is attending and getting your teams to the trainings. Not just mine, to all of them. Make sense? The second thing is educate yourself reading books. The Science of Getting Rich. Anybody ever read it? Okay. Robert has it for free. If you want to download it, it's free, samuraisgift.com. You can get it for free and listen to it or read it or whatever. If you're not going to take the time to go and educate yourself, you're never going to reach the full potential. Because this is like any other industry. The people that know more earn more. The people that have the grasp on the knowledge better than the other person earn more. So you got to know the industry that you're in. You can't play baseball without a bat. Make sense? So educate yourself. Here we go, the good one. Confidence. Confidence. How much time we got left? 12 minutes. Okay, this is where we're going to end on. We're going to go to the next ones. The next ones, yeah, we'll do a little bit of confidence. We'll start off with confidence next week as well. Now, confidence is one of the biggest keys to your success. You want to see somebody with undying confidence, meet Mr. San Morgan. That guy, I don't know how he pulls it off, but he is a confident dude since the day I met him. Maybe he doesn't, inside his head, believe he is. But has anybody ever met San and not felt like he is probably the most self-assured person on the planet? Now, I know the real San. I know deep inside that person. But when you come up and meet him, man, he's mailbox money. Right? He's boss I quit. He's boss mode. This is not a game. This is San Morgan. I'm in your face. I'm excited. I'm happy. And you want to join his team. Because he's got personality, and he's fun, he's happy, and he really, truly looks like he believes in himself. How many people want to believe in something to follow? Somebody to follow. Then you look at somebody like James Wiggins. Who wouldn't follow that guy? Who wouldn't follow George Barajas or Bunt? Because they walk up and they're just like, this is how it is. And by the time they're done, you're like, yeah, you're right, that's how it is. Let's go to work. How do you get there? By failing a lot at it. Right? I see people come up and they say, well, I went out and talked to 20 people today. Nobody said yes. Let me show you how it went. What was your name? What's that? Kevin. Kevin. So me and Kevin walk up. What's your name?
Kevin.
Kevin. Great. That's one. That didn't work. Actually, no, that's the second step. First step. I'm going to do this. I'm going to talk to that guy over there. I'm going to talk to that guy. Oh, got to go eat lunch at Burger King. I'm going to try this again tomorrow. Man, I went out contacting today and I didn't talk to, I didn't get anybody. The next day, okay, I already ate, got an hour. That guy's, same guy's still here. All right, I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him, I'm gonna talk to him. No, I'm gonna do it. Oh, what did Robert say to say? Can you do me a favor? A huge favor. Do you know people that need to make money with coffee? We put mushrooms in it, and you need to make money? No? Robert lied to me. Didn't work that way. Didn't work that way. Maybe I said it wrong. I'm gonna think about it, come back tomorrow. Then he calls me up. I went out again for an hour a day, contacted lots of people, nobody said yes. I'm like, sure you did. Try it again tomorrow. You're killing me, Mike. Okay, just try it again tomorrow. All right, new guy. Red shirt, no, angry. Red people are angry. Maybe he's smiling though. He's smiling at me. Maybe he likes me. Oh no, I don't know. We'll try anyways. And what's your name?
Phil.
Phil, I'm Mike. How are you doing?
Good, Mike. How are you?
I was wondering if you knew anybody that wanted to make money selling coffee.
Lots of people.
Lots of people. Great. Good. Wait a second. He said lots of people. Next day, a little bit better. What's your name?
Liz.
Liz. How you doing?
Good.
I'm Mike. I was wondering if you knew anybody that needs to make some extra money.
Sure.
Great. Are you interested?
No, but I have someone that needs to make money.
Okay, can you give me their name and number?
Sure.
Great, thank you. I got one. Then you look at it and go, what am I supposed to do with this? Oh, yeah, whatever. You've done it, you've all done it. You got the contact, but you never called the person. Right? Shame on you. That person needed that money. And you let that person down. No, you did. If you got a contact and you didn't use it, you let somebody down, and shame on you. You go by and you do this for week after week after week, and all of a sudden, you get it. Hey, what's up? Hey. Oh, that's a pretty scarf. How you doing today?
Fine, how are you?
Great. Hey, you look like you're somebody that needs to make some extra money.
Yes.
Because you're sitting here by yourself right now, and it's like work time, isn't it?
Yeah.
You looking for a job?
Yes, I am.
Great. Give me your name and number, I'll give you a call.
Okay.
Thank you. Last night we went to El Torito to have some nachos. Okay? For those of you that were Ontario, you know what nachos are. We were walking in to the place where they serve the nachos, and they ask for your ID, and they actually pat you down. I'm like, this is not Long Beach, this is Ontario. But it's cool. So we walk in there, and the guy that touched me inappropriately said, that's a really nice belt. I said, yes, it is. And he goes, how much did you pay for it? And I said, a lot. I go, would you like to know how to get one? He goes, yes. I go, give me your name and number, I'll tell you how. Nice. Oh, so you better call him, Val. Do I wear this belt because I like it? No. I don't even like Louis Vuitton. All I know is this belt has signed up more people than you ever will. This watch has signed up more people than you ever will. I don't even want to talk about my car. The car is the best one. Because when you have confidence and charisma and everything's working for you, you get out, you're pumping gas, and guess what? Somebody says, that's a nice car. You go, yes it is. How much did you pay for it? A lot. And then you always ask this question, what do you do for a living? I say, you know those pyramid things? Yeah. Where you can't make money? Yeah, well this car doesn't pay for itself. They look at me strange and they go, well I want in too then. Every single time they've signed up. In the beginning, when I started doing this, I didn't have a watch and I didn't have a belt and I didn't have a car. It was a little bit more difficult, but I actually brought in more people then than I do now. Because passion and heart and confidence plays a big role in it. And I'll make you a guarantee, you could put me in flip-flops, tattered up shorts, and bro dude wife beater. And I'll still go out and get people to sign up in this business. What's your excuse for not learning how to do this? What's your excuse for not having the ultimate confidence? Because there's only one thing that it takes to get it, it's called practice and perseverance. Go out there and do and do and do and do and do. Do I recommend going and using your only primary source of getting people is cold contacting? No. Do I think you have to be really good at it to master this business? Yes, I do. Because not only can you do it live, but you do it on Facebook. You want to learn how to do it from Facebook? Ask Robert. Ask San Morgan. Ask these people that generate lead after lead after lead on the internet. But guess what? Once you contact the lead, it's still person to person. You still have to talk to them, get them in the business. You got to have charisma to do that. You got to have confidence before you can get charisma. And before you can get to the flow state, you got to have confidence, then charisma, and then it's a long jump. Just like it is from Royal to Crown Diamond, it's a huge leap to get to that flow state where everything automatically happens exactly how you want it to be all the time, every time. I started my journey on this when I was 19, and I feel like I'm about halfway to the flow state. Halfway there. It's a lifetime journey. The only person I've met that's hit it, Robert, that I know personally, Mr. Robert Hollis. Because you get and talk to a man that he stands up here and you think he's a simple broke auto mechanic that got lucky. That guy's a genius. You ever sit down and have a personal one-on-one conversation with him, that man is a genius in what he does. It's no wonder he's a top earning producer. David Gonzalez, same thing. Yesenia Robles, Alma Zaragoza, Matt and Scott. All our core council, Alberto Martinez. Am I leaving anybody out of the core council? I don't want to get in trouble. Freddie Geary, first to hit Crown. We've all mastered this state where people just want to follow them. Notice none of them are that young. I'm not saying you're old, guys, if you're watching. I'm not saying you're old. But they've all put the test of time into place and they've focused on self-development for 20, 30 years. They're mastering in the step each and every way. Mastering the basics, mastering the mundane, whatever you want to call it. How many people here understand that it takes time, effort, and practice? Not to make money. Making money can go like this. Ask James. Right? Ask Sam. Ask Val. Ask Betty. Ask Bun. Ask, well, George quit twice and then came back, but Ask George anyways. Right? Luis. Tiffany, you earned a check yet? She just started. Brandy? This week, you're getting your first check? All right. Betty's gotten a couple checks too, but she has the wrong address on file, and she's like, why haven't we got paid? I'm like, well, maybe you don't have the right address. Maybe you should go look for your checks. Anyways, a little common sense plays a big part in network marketing too. So how many people here want to get to the flow? You're willing to put the time and effort in? Keep coming to the meetings, get your teams at the meetings. This one is more important than the rest because I'm doing it. Okay. It's not more important. Okay, it's more important. Anyways, but this one we master principles of leadership because you see how this is different than other classes. This is practical application. This is step by step. Every single class you get here isn't about motivating you to be better. It's like this is how you become better. These are the steps you need to take to become better. Not get up here and everybody's got a dream and you can all achieve your dreams if you just think happy thoughts and focus. Now go out there and do it. It's not that type of meeting. It's at the meeting that some people, when you leave here, you're going to feel horrible because you know you made those mistakes. But the best part is tomorrow's a brand new day. Right now is a brand new moment. And every time you move forward, it changes and becomes better. Or you can self-wallow in pity and fail in life. But how fun is it at the end of your life when nothing ever happened your way? You never got to live life on your own terms. And I know the last thing you're going to remember is that little Asian guy on the stage saying, I told you so. I told you so. Because everything could end today and I would be happy. Because I got to live life my own terms every single day. What my passion in life is doing is what I'm doing right now. I'm living in a dream, and it's never going to stop. If you want to make it there, it's hard work, it's effort, it's persistence, and you can do it. Each and every one of you are here because you're great. Each and every one of you can make and achieve all the dreams. But in here we teach you step by step, and it's the reality of the facts of what you have to do. Does that make sense? Great. Everybody have a great weekend. Because mine starts today. I'm going on vacation. See y'all later. Next week, same place, same time. Got to be there. And the room's full. We'll put more chairs. Bring your teams. I know it's hot. Get over it. So's the coffee. You know? We good? We're clear? Awesome.